Hello.
Hello!
So we actually did some off-screen grinding,
We
like
did
in
indeed.
the old days.
So we went ahead and did some off-screen grinding, and every time I've seen Megan use this box, she uses withdraw and deposit, and I still don't understand why.
Because they're at the top of the list. Honestly,
Yeah.
they shouldn't even be options. Box 1.
Oh, yeah. Box 1 has some stuff. Okay. So, all of these guys are pretty damn close.
Yeah, like they need one level. How close they are to getting that level up varies, but they're getting there.
Yeah. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is move some of these guys into box 3.
Tubjaw's getting close.
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
Actually, I think Tubjaw might be level 34?
Yeah, so Nupin,
Yeah,
by the
like-
way,
Yeah,
Noop
Nupin's
has
not
gained
there.
some okay levels. Though.
Yeah, but he's not near evolved.
No, not really.
But I
Remove
think
Kazooie for the time
I think
being.
Tubjaw was one of the ones that I was trying to get. Like he was one level
Yeah.
away.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we'll leave Tubjaw in
yeah.
the party then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's level 34 is when he evolves.
No,
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
that's fine. So we'll grab Snurtle, Tubjaw. We have the Carlom here, but what I'm going to do really quickly is cancel out of that and then go into Bag. And I looked it up because I was really confused as to why he had gained so many levels and hadn't evolved, and realized you actively use it on him.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, so this one's evolving.
So you put coconut milk on this pumpkin.
Yeah, you put coconut milk on a pumpkin,
Well, he's
and
not
it turns
normally a
into
Bigger pumpkin.
yeah, much bigger pumpkin.
Oh, look how angry he is. That's great.
He's our pumpkin.
I like that they put in the effort of animating the Halloween edition.
Yeah, actually, I'm super impressed that that's animated, if I'm to be completely honest.
Co-cancer. That's kind of a weird name.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's cancer because it's a crab, and it's coca because it's the nut, and it's
Yeah.
just like, eh.
But it sounds kind of weird.
It sounds a little dubious.
Yeah, co-cancer.
Yeah, a little bit.
You could
So-
probably make some really, like, poor
You
jokes
could make
out of that.
very poor jokes about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put co-cancer away because this means that we have now hit the end of his line, and he's just needing
just
to
cool.
gain levels, like just so
Where
that we
are-
can use him. Wow, where am I going? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, what?
So I'll just grab this one now.
I don't know how close he is to his thing. Like, he's going to evolve at the next level. Like, that is
Okay.
correct. But I don't know how close he is to
Well-
that level.
We'll figure it out somehow. I figure since we are kind of going to be doing this and then other stuff on top of this, it might be a smart idea for us to maybe just
Just
God.
go forward with the plot.
Yeah, no. I was thinking going forward with the plot would be a good idea, and then I thought about it and went, you know what might actually be like a smart idea would be backtracking a little bit to that area that we thought was a dead end, because we went back for grinding in there and saw some interesting stuff, and I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, well, it's the other way.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm going the wrong way because I'm crazy.
You're going the wrong way because you're going the wrong way.
Look, I am all kinds of thinking a million miles a second. So give me
you're
cut me some
not.
slack. Like,
You're messing up because it's 2:30 in the morning.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, we're up kind of late. It just kind of
Just a little
happened that
bit,
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent most of the day being distracted by various things.
Well, we went grocery shopping.
That too. Then we came home with a whole bunch of lunch meat and made sandwiches.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I put
that's
bread
nothing.
in the oven to toast it with some cheese on it.
Crazy
That's
person.
revolutionary. Actually, it's not, because I invented that months ago when I started doing it for hamburger buns.
Didn't invent anything. Putting bread in the oven is not inventing it.
It's the toasterless toast. It's a new invention.
No, it's not. People have been putting bread in the oven for like centuries.
And people
Prior
have
to
had,
the invention of the toaster.
and
Like,
people have had carriages without horses for millions of years.
but I guess if you want to go downhill, you never really needed a horse. You could argue a boat's kind of like a carriage without a horse, I guess.
I Suppose. When it's on land, it's kind of like that.
No, well, even when it's in water, it's just like a horseless carriage in water. I mean, come on.
I guess.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Oh.
Oh, that was bad.
What I found out, by the way, was that our pumpkin crab was actually not that bad at fighting these guys because they're steel. No. These guys, sardines are steel, and our coconut crab pumpkin baby is grass and ground and has sand too, which sometimes takes them out in one hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing some level grinding here.
That actually makes a lot of sense, yeah. Maybe I should have left him on the party, I guess.
Yeah, but we got other guys to focus on.
Yeah, this is true. Like Anglebutt.
Yeah, Anglebutt's well above everyone else's levels.
I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't such a great idea, because Tubjaw has so much to go before he's actually
Oh yeah, just put the experience share on him and put Noop in front or something, I don't know.
Maybe.
Noop's 20 away from a level. Not that he's not near evolving. He's not.
Give. And it's not medicine. What
Nah, it's in just items like regular.
Berries.
If experience share grew on trees, that would actually be helpful.
Well, and this is a very unpopular opinion, I way prefer key item experience share, and a lot of people absolutely
Is that what they're
hate
calling it now? Like when it just gives everyone the experience?
Yeah, like Gen 1 experience
Gen
share,
1
basically.
experience share is the best version, and I was really annoyed when they changed it in second gen.
It's been back since X and Y, I want to say.
And that sounds good.
People really don't like it.
I don't understand.
But
I mean,
it makes some people argue that it makes the game way too easy. Which is stupid because you can turn it off. If you really don't want it to be easy, just turn it off.
And also, this game is for 10-year-olds.
Yeah, well.
Why are people complaining that this children's game about anime dogs is too easy? Come on. It's supposed to be easy. You know, there's children who learned to read by playing Pokemon. Honestly, there's kids who are probably like near adults or straight up adults right now who basically this was the first thing they read as a child that they were actually invested in. Right?
I mean, maybe. I can't tell you for sure. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Like this game is well, not this one. This is a Uranium
game.
But like just standard Pokemon. Like there's people who have been playing it since they were like literal toddlers.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we would have been like 10 when the game came out, but we both have younger siblings who played with us, and they were, I don't know,
well,
6?
my younger siblings didn't actually play until like
everyone in my family
end of second generation, I want to say. Like my younger sister's first game was Crystal.
Yeah, mine too. But
we were supposed to share Red, but she gave up like 20 minutes in. She was like, "Nah, I don't want to even co-own this," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, that's kind of sad. But everyone in my family, well, all the kids in my family were Pokemon players, and my sister's 5 years younger than me, so like she started early. It's just like these games are easy and they're intended to be easy, and I like the experience share that gives everyone experience, so I don't have to keep switching around an item, and I don't have to keep like keeping track of that. It's just so much better. Oh yeah, we figured something out, by the way.
Well, I figured this out a long time ago.
Oh, well, I figured it out too.
I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah, so the path up into the city, for the most part of the way, is considered part of the city, and there's no encounters in it. But if you get that little bit of shoreline, these guys show up.
Which is weird, because traditionally you should have encounters in a city in Pokemon.
Yeah, if it's the water,
that's
it's fair game.
It's fair game, and sometimes you'll even find, like, brush in a city, and it's like, yeah, it's still fair game.
Yeah. But
It's your own
I don't
fault
know.
for walking into it. Like,
it's a fan game. Maybe RPG Maker's weird.
well,
Maybe it was different.
I actually know how I know how to do that in RPG Maker, and it lets you section off areas that you want it to be, unless they're dealing with some like custom thing for it. And maybe they are, for all that I know. I don't know. But it typically lets you just section it off in big blocky squares, and you can draw squares around any tiles you want. Say, this is going to be this, and this is going to be this.
Okay. Tubjaw's having a time.
Tubjaw's having a time because this thing is a level below him, but I'm trying desperately not to kill it. I think Tubjaw could easily destroy this thing if I wanted to.
I don't think you're going to get it on... It's a she. I don't think you're going to get it. Nope.
Alright, fine.
I tried to anti-jinx it. I was hoping I was wrong.
Yeah, right.
Well, also, it's not that far down in its stuff.
It was far down, but then it healed itself.
Yeah, well, it healed itself. So there.
I know.
So I guess Aquajet?
I'm gonna hope that I don't kill it. Yeah. Aquajet. Except we're like 10 plus levels higher.
There we go. That should be good.
Yeah, maybe.
So long as it doesn't heal from what was it, Draining Kiss?
Yes, but
yeah.
it should have one turn where we can toss something at it and possibly catch it. We will see. 1, 2,
fingers crossed.
3.
Yay! I like Premier Balls. They're the best looking balls.
I really like Premier Balls too.
Yeah.
They gather together on rocky shoals, sing together as a harmony. Their human-like voices can be misleading because they sound like children.
Yeah, that's suitably creepy.
We need a nickname for that one.
That one was a girl.
Yep. That was a girl cell kid. Like a Selkie, but a kid, I guess.
Yep. And it's cute. I'm hoping it evolves.
Me too.
We never caught a Tanskure or a Tancoon. But we're
actually,
not doing it now.
I'm pretty sure we did catch a Tanskure. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I think we may have, but if we did, it was like a radioactive variation.
I don't think it was. I don't think we caught one.
Okay, because I remember running into a ton of them.
Oh yeah, we see them all the time. But we just never bothered catching one for some reason.
Maybe we were just permanently out of balls. I don't know.
Maybe. It's possible. We forget about that sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I just ran out of Premier Balls, so
yeah,
don't let me forget. Like,
well, we only had 2 Premier Balls, but I mean, you get them when you buy other balls.
Yeah, well, you gotta buy 10 of the normal balls.
Yeah. Yeah, and I always thought that was... I wish there was a better way to get them.
It would be nice if there was a better way to get them.
But I always thought it was nice that they gave you a little bonus.
Yeah, the problem is that it doesn't stack, so you can't buy 5 and then buy 5 and then get a Premier. You have to buy 10.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you buy 20, does it still only give you 1?
I don't remember, actually. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, no, we're looking for other things in this
Oh, no,
grass.
I'm backtracking because there's a doctor back here, but
oh, yeah,
now that I think about it, that might be farther than the city.
No, it's better to go that way.
Yeah.
But it's also better to get in some experience for all of our boys and
maybe.
Girls and things.
Yeah. It's not going to be very good viewing, I don't think.
Well, we'll make it good. We'll talk about stuff. You got anything cool to talk about? What's up in your life?
So there's something going on in Pokemon that doesn't happen in this game, and I was reminded when we were catching the Selkid. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of disappointed because, like, this is a great game. It was made slightly too early. There's some stuff in this game that is, like, amazing. I would love to see systems from later Pokemon games implemented into it. Like, I'm fairly certain I've heard that there is Mega Evolution in this game.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know if it works the same way as it probably should. I don't know. And there are some Pokemon from, like, X and Y onward that appear in this game. One of the things that I was just reminded of is, like, Critical Capture isn't in this game. I love Critical Capture.
And remind me what that is?
Critical Capture is this weird system that was implemented in those games where sometimes you will throw a ball, and when you throw it, the ball will catch the Pokemon in midair and then sparkle and shake in the air and then hit the ground and have immediately caught the Pokemon.
How do we know it's not in here and we just haven't had it happen?
Well, maybe I'm just assuming. I don't know. It's supposed to be pretty rare, but I get it all the time. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird... I'm not going to call it passive.
You like the flourish.
Yeah, I really like the flourish. I'm not going to call it like a weird passive thing, but I have a very bad habit of running into incredibly low percentage chance stuff in some games, and I think people have kind of noticed this in some of the games that we play. Like, if we're playing together, we have a very strange, like, we run into things that maybe we probably don't deserve to run into. Like we've ran into 2 shinies.
Yeah, we have. The rates might be upped in this because
it could be. It's totally within the realm of possibility. Every time I play Pokemon, I run into Pokerus, which is just as rare, if not rarer, than shinies, depending on the game.
Is it?
Yep.
Huh. There we go.
So this is one of the ones that we really wanted to have evolve.
Oh yeah, like we've seen this evolution and we just love
adorable.
it.
Yeah.
It's just pretty. It's cute.
Absolutely
it's pretty.
great. Yeah.
It's good. Look at that.
Sablu.
Yep. So that's Snirtle. That's switch her out. Her. Yes, it's her. It doesn't really matter.
We'll switch into Fernie.
We'd love them the same no matter what.
Yeah, I kind of regret not going back to town now. Because we could have switched them in the computer with something else as well.
Yeah, don't worry too much.
I guess.
Yeah, the Jack Deeries, for some reason I keep forgetting are fighting in Fairy. So they're actually not, like, they're pretty strong if I like, zone out and try to put Mecha Hotzilla up against him because he's Dragon and Steel.
Fairy types, don't forget.
Yeah. And then fighting takes care of the steel.
It would help if Mecha Hotzilla learned, like, a steel type attack earlier than he does.
Oh yeah, he's like 2 or 3 levels away from it.
Yeah, the first one he learns is at level 38, and it's just
he's still not there.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
It's like a really strange steel type.
Yeah, but
I like its typing. Its typing is amazing. Yeah, and the design's great and everything like that.
Like, everything about Tracton is just very unorthodox, so I guess just not learning a steel type move right away is part of the deal. I don't know. Also, don't they normally show up later in the game and we only got that one because he was, in the casino, so you'd have caught him later?
Probably.
Normally?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would make sense. So when you casino him up... Oh, yeah, I guess.
That's just weird.
Well, I don't know. When you get the Tracton out of the casino, you're like, oh, you don't have to wait till later in the game to get it, but you don't have a steel type move. Like, maybe that was intentional.
Maybe. He also starts at a level where he's like, I don't know, he's probably...
What was he, like 20 or something?
He's like 20, 25 or something like that. And he... My point is that he... Wait a minute, why does this area look so weird?
What? No.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
I don't know.
It feels like there might have been an item there at some point and we've already picked it up, but it feels like one of those items in the game where, like, you can just see it, where you kind of notice it and you go, that's like a hidden item, or that's a doorway, or something like that.
I didn't see anything.
I don't know, it felt like that was intentionally designed to look that way because there was something sitting in the back of it. I don't know.
I realized,
what's up?
By the way, we aren't seeing any of the things we saw in this area when we were doing earlier grinding. Nope. Is it because it's night?
It might be because it's a different time of day.
Man, that keeps happening.
Yep.
I mean, it's our own fault.
It's
our own fault. Oh, like, there we go.
I accept it.
So this one I'm pretty sure we've seen too.
Oh yeah, we've seen this before. I believe the ninja leader had one of these.
Maybe, yeah.
Pretty sure.
It was a while ago. So that thing's cool.
It's an interesting design. This one
real.
Clearly was meant to be like 3 Pokemon though. Maybe more, considering... Look at the sprite again!
Yeah, the box sprites are completely different.
Yeah. Like, okay, so this Pokemon has a really bad habit of that.
Yeah,
because the first one was completely different. It looked completely different from its box sprite, and this one also looks completely different.
I like the shading on its fins. I just realized it's got some texture going on.
Oh yeah, no, it's super nice. But I was gonna say it's like... I was in the middle of saying that the box sprite looked like it could have been like a larval stage, like a first form, and then it turns into the shark, and then it turns into the eel. But no, that's something something else.
Yeah, no, they just had
entirely.
beta designs, I guess.
And they didn't have the proper box designs for them? That's weird.
I don't know. It's a fan game. Also, Gen 1 had like that weird flower and the rhino or whatever and a whale.
What?
The box sprites in first gen look nothing like anything.
Well, yeah,
except maybe
but
like Clefairy.
The rest of them look proper.
Yeah.
That's not an argument when all of them are correct.
I forgive a Pokemon game for having box sprites that are a little odd.
Oh, look, an item.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought we've been in here.
Yeah, we figured out this is a daily.
Yep, so you can just get Linkites whenever you want.
Or you can come in and fight Linkites whenever you want.
Yeah, that too.
Which, quite frankly, is a much better idea. Oh, I
yes.
forgot.
Sometimes they have whatever it is.
Shadow tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be fine.
Probably.
Just hit it.
I had to make sure that it had an attack that was, like, good.
There we go.